Well, it has been 3 years since the death of George Floyd. Since then, 4 officers have been prosecuted and convicted in Floyd's murder. The first trial of Officer Derek Chauvin, who had his knee on George Floyd's neck, had the highest stakes. Attorney General Keith Ellison led the state prosecution of all 4 officers. He has written a book, Break the Wheel, Ending the Cycle of Police Violence, about the trial. And the Attorney General joins us now to talk about this book. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, you are normally a very confident guy, very upbeat. You wrote in this book that your heart was pounding before that verdict came in, and that you'd also prepared a statement in case you lost.
That's right. I did not know what was going to happen until the judge announced the verdict. I knew that history had gone the other way. I'm old enough to remember the state court decision in the Rodney King case, where the officers who were acquitted, even though we saw Rodney King get hit 57 times right in front on the video. And I was mindful of so many other cases, the Philando Castile case right here in town, and then Eric Garner's case never even got charged out. These kind of things, I knew that the video alone wasn't going to do it. It was going to take a lot of hard work.
All right. Well, a lot of hard work. One of the things that really struck me, and I covered the entire trial, was the behind-the-scenes work that took place. You having to go and convince one of those amazing witnesses who were at the scene that she had to testify. You went in person to get her. You worked with 2 different juries, or false juries, just to get
mock juries.
Mock juries, yeah, just to get like a feel for what worked, what didn't work, including one jury made up of mostly, I assume, white residents of Stearns County.
That's right.
Why did you do all that? Because it seems like you really took every step.
Well, I believe in police officers. I believe in our system. I think what Derek Chauvin did tarnished the image of the noble profession. And I felt he needed to be held accountable, and we were not going to let that slip away. So we did everything that was legal, moral, ethical to get that conviction.
The other thing that I thought was really interesting is that you really focused on themes.
Right.
That you were going to emphasize certain themes. One of them was in your custody, in your care. Another, that this was not a anti-police prosecution. It was a pro-police prosecution. And I remember that and thinking, that's striking.
Well, the thing is, when Jerry Blackwell, now Judge Blackwell,
federal judge,
when he did his opening statement, he had a picture of a badge, and it said, it's a badge, just a piece of metal, but it stands for a lot. And you put it over your heart, and it has to be held up in dignity. And what Derek Chauvin did tarnished that badge, and so that was what we thought. First of all, jurors want to believe in their police department. They want to believe in police officers, and they do. But what we had to help them understand is that this individual, broke from that training and our expectations, and did so in a way that murdered George Floyd.
All right. This jury also looked like Hennepin County. I mean, it was very diverse, all ages.
The most diverse I've ever seen.
Really? And do you think that helped you? Had you gotten a less diverse jury, or do you worry about that?
We were worried about it, but ultimately, I don't know, because like you already pointed out, when we did the mock jury drawn from Stearns County, we did get convictions on second-degree manslaughter. The second-degree murder was a little more mixed, but we knew that whatever the race, income, or background of the jury was, they saw this as wrong.
Right. Well, the prosecution case was just so compelling. With the witnesses were so good. I do want to ask you, you are actually getting calls from other prosecutors involved in police abuse cases, which have happened since George Floyd's death.
That's right.
And ask for advice. One of them is the Tyree Nichols case. Is this a roadmap of how to do it? It almost seems like you could never get those kinds of forces together again.
We hope it is. I mean, there's a lot. Some things are hard to replicate. Other things are not. But one of the reasons I wrote the book is because we did get a lot of calls from various jurisdictions, and prosecution offices are like, well, we're going through this. Can you take a little time with us? And I'm like, absolutely. But this book, I hope, helps folks. I actually drew on what happened in the Rodney King case, but also in the Freddie Gray case. There was a book
in Baltimore.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's a little pamphlet. Mike Freeman recommended that I read it. It was called Freddie's Last Ride, and what it showed is that maybe the state made a mistake on not really proving the medical case. So in our case, we saw the medical case as very important. In their case, they thought, well, he died in the police vehicle.
Yeah.
Not necessarily true.
And the book goes into all these other cases.
Right.
Was there anything at the end of the day that surprised you?
I was surprised on a daily basis. I was surprised by the humanity and the Good Samaritan spirit of those people assembled on 38th in Chicago who pled for George Floyd's life. I was surprised by the excellent testimony of Richard Zimmerman, who was the longest serving police officer in the Minneapolis Police Department, who said that's wrong. We don't train that. I was surprised by so many things, but I got to tell you, at the end of the day, it was people standing up and insisting that we could do better as a society. That I can't say it surprised me, but it did make me feel a lot better.
Okay, and the book, of course, is available anywhere books are sold. It's
Anywhere,
on Amazon, Barnes &
absolutely.
Noble, everywhere. Thank you so much.
I even read the audio.
Okay, there you go. All right, thank you so much, Mr. Attorney General.